We continue with the news. The Lusaka High Court has dismissed an injunction application by the PF leader Michael Sata that sought to restrain his former Secretary General Edward Mumbi from repeating alleged libelous statements against him. Lusaka High Court Judge Evans Hamaundu says granting the injunction against Mr. Mumbi from uttering the statements is likely to violate his right to free speech. Mr. Sata sued Mr. Mumbi for libel after he allegedly accused him of stealing donor funds. Mr. Sata accused Mr. Mumbi of engaging in baseless and untruthful personal attacks that he can no longer tolerate. But Mr. Mumbi has told Judge Hamaundu that he is ready to justify his claims. In his affidavit in opposition, says Mr. Mumbi said he had no intention of injuring Mr. Sata, but that he was merely stating the facts as they are for the benefit and good of Zambians at large. He further made counter-accusations against Mr. Sata and claims for damages for libel. Mr. Sata applied for the injunction on grounds that Mr. Mumbi was a member of the ruling MMD, which has competing interests with the PF. The Ministry of Information has requested Cabinet for money to revamp operations at the Zambia Printing Company ZPC. Information Minister Ronnie Shikapwasha says the money will help make the company a viable entity. General Shikapwasha was commenting on demands by workers at ZPC who downed tools yesterday to press government to recapitalize the firm.
What we've done as government is to place before cabinet a cabinet memorandum to ask for money to inject in ZPC. Until that is approved, nothing can move. My water workers, let them be patient. I know they've suffered for a long time. I understand their problems. Let them be patient. Also, I don't like them to go to media to solve problems when my door is open at the office. Let them come and see me at the office, and we can be able to discuss things more comprehensively when the door is wide open. There's never a time when I've refused to see them. I'm the one who went to see their problems, so they should come and see me if they've got huge problems. It's important for them to do that.
First Lady Tandiwe Banda has called on women in the country to consider growing jatropha as a reliable source of income. Mrs. Banda says women need to venture into profitable income-generating activities. Mrs. Banda was speaking after she toured a jatropha farm in Lusaka East today with her South African counterpart, Nampumelelo Zuma. The First Lady said by growing jatropha, women will contribute effectively to the country's economic growth. And Mrs. Zuma commended the Zambian women cultivating jatropha plant and said she was encouraged to see women working hard to earn a living. Meanwhile, jatropha project developer Kamal Desai said the jatropha seed is a good source of income.
Especially us women are the ones who stay at home, look after the family, and most of the times we are the ones who provide for the family. So I think this wonder plant can help us to generate some income, to take your kids to school, have some food in the family, and also save for the future. So I would like to encourage more women, especially in the rural areas, because they are used to farming. So this will be just like a plus to whatever they do. So I would love very much and would like to buy some of the seedlings for the women.
We are the ones who have to see when there is no food at home. So I think really it's interesting to have things that we can do on our own beside men's behind us. Because all the time we just think and we know that if we want to have something, there must be a man going out to work, but now it's us who can do things possible. So I would say I will take this further, and then I will convey the message to our government as well, and to make some arrangements, and looking forward to work with you. I'm really interested in this plant.
Coming up after the commercial break, the Football Association of Zambia is courting Spain for an international friendly match. We'll be back shortly. And now the rest of the news. Zambian National Broadcasting Corporation, ZNBC, and Next Edge Services today presented a VW Polo valued at 38 million kwacha to a Lusaka winner in the ongoing big-time SMS competition. Nathan Luipa has become the second prize winner of a new motor vehicle in the competition. Handing over the keys, acting ZNBC Director General Juliana Mwila said the national broadcaster will continue bringing more excitement competitions to the screen. Earlier, Next Age Services Chairman Jomo Cooper said his firm wants to fulfill what has been promised to viewers, and the winner, Nathan Luipa, encouraged other viewers to take part in the SMS competition.
I'd like to congratulate Mr.